get out of here. I've got to get back to Delphine and tell her that the Thalmor know nothing about the dragons. As incredulous as that is. Now... What's this, a frost troll? I'll dispatch him with a single arrow. Maybe 3 arrows? Why does it keep showing me like it's going to be like a cool slow motion highlight? See, it did it again. Why? We'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. Let's see if I can... Oh, Malborn. Malborn, be careful. There's a glitchy frost troll. Malborn! Ah! Gentle Malborn. Gone too soon. Something was wrong with that frost troll. Something about this. I think I might try that again. I've got to get back to Delphine and tell her that the Thalmor have no knowledge of the dragons and... Oh, a frost troll. I'll just, there we are. Ow! Alright. Now that the Malborn. I see you're alive and well. Not that you were never alive at any point in this... Just forget I said anything. Let's go.
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
It will be, Malborn. It will be. Ah, gentle Malborn.
What was that?
Stay behind me. I hate to see you die again. I mean, die the first time. Ow! I just killed a bunch of Thalmor. I have no problem killing some straggling stormcloaks. There. Those fireballs couldn't save you from my arrows, could they? Malborn? I'm sure he's run back to, Solitude. And now I must run back to Riverwood. I must speak to Delphine immediately. Excellent that this bound bow comes with arrows. I heard tell that my ancestors who practiced conjuration, they would attempt to summon a Daedric longbow of this nature, and they had to use their own arrows with it. I mean, what sense does that make? The shack looks like it's been neglected for some time. Hello, boy. Oh, this must be your master. This Nord appears to have died. Some disease. What's wrong, boy? Did you want to come with me? Alright, come on. You can follow me if you want. Just don't get in my way. Let's see. Oh, a journal. Well, after all my years living in these woods, it looks like the rock joint will finally be the end of me. I guess that's fine. All my friends are long dead. The only one left is poor Miko. Rock joint, eh? It must be a Nord complaint. Miko. By Ariel, get out of the way so I can exit the shack. Miko! Alright, it's time for you to go back home, dog. I've had enough of you already. Miko, I will put an arrow in you. Get out of the way. Oh, by Ariel. Serana, could you move this dog? I can't get out of the shack. Can I get through this window? Serana, just hit the dog. Just hit him with the... Okay, good. Now the Atronach is in the way. Would you get rid of the... Oh my God. Okay, I was having an anxiety attack. I'm out of the shack. Kuroguma, everything's okay. Everything's okay. You got out of the shack. Serana's here, the Atronach's here, your new dog Mykonos is here. Let's just put that unpleasantness behind us and continue on the path to Riverwood. It's funny, no matter how much I do in Skyrim, how many places I visit, how many people I meet, my road always brings me back here. The sleeping giant. Ah, Delphine.
Let me know if you want it.
Delphine, I must speak to you.
I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Yes, just wait for me there. Delphine, there's so much we have to talk about. Serana, just don't bother me right now. There. Would you close the door to the...
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
Delphine, you won't believe this, but the Thalmor know nothing about the dragons.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
No, actually, I have scrolls right here proving they're behind the whole thing. Yes, I'm sure. They're looking for someone named Esbern.
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
What would the Thalmor want with Esbern?
You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War.
I see.
He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
Well, so the Thalmor think the Blades know about the dragons. They seem to think he's hiding out in Riften.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
30th of Frostfall. I see. I have to tell you, Delphine, the Ratway doesn't sound like a very inviting place, but yes, I'll make the journey there. I'll speak to your Esbern. Don't mind the dog. He's just a stray I picked up in my travels. Serana, we're going to go to Riften, but I need you to move so I can get up the stairs. Serana, I can't get past you. Just go up the rest of the way. There's nothing we have to talk about. Yes. Yes, very good. Very good. Get out into the... Okay. I forgot to get my gear down. Is it in here? Where did Delphine say my... I'll just steal her gold. She won't need it. Any apples in this large sack? No. Serana, I need to go back downstairs and get my gear from Delphine. Mykonos, just get out of the way.
Do you need something?
Yeah, my gear out of this chest here. Pardon me. Here it all is. This armor that I enchanted myself. Wonderful. Now, I'm feeling rather over-encumbered, but... the Book of the Dragonborn. Yes. It's a book about me, technically. Not much sense reading it, but this map could come in handy. Delphine, I might just help myself to some of these potions just to... in case I run into any trouble in the Ratway. I'd be shocked if there weren't skeevers down there. Anyway, I will take my leave now. Miko, could you...
What is it?
Miko, out of the way, boy. Out of the way, Miko. I can't get up the stairs.
You need something?
That's it. The dog has to go. I always was more of a cat person anyway.
What is it?
Come, Serana. We mustn't tarry here any longer. We should take the first carriage from Whiterun to Riften. Any supplies you need for the journey? You should purchase them now, Serana. I don't know when we'll be returning to this place. Who's this sleeping on the floor of the pub?
Whoa.
Oh. Hello, Embry.
All right, then.
And Hadvar. You were with me when Helgen burned. With me at the beginning.
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
I just took a few of them out near the Thalmor Embassy, actually. The bodies are likely still warm. Now, to Riften. And to this blade named Esbern.
Farewell.
Riften. Never before have I seen such a hive of scum and villainy. I never did care much for Riften. In all the towns in Skyrim, I believe that Solitude is doubtlessly my favorite.
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market?
I'm just
Or
trying to
that-
pass the bridge.
New around? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Ball. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
I'll keep that under advisement.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the
These two
only thing
again?
that's happened to this city in a long time.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
What's this all
I've
about?
never seen Miol this
How
upset
can I
about
help you?
anything.
Miol, what's wrong?
Yeah?
What happened to your blade Grimsever again?
It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement.
Well, I could find it for you if you'd like.
I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's errand. But I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Misinchaleft. Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life.
What happened to you in Mince Chalet? I mean, did you say Mizinchalet?
I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct, like nothing I had ever seen. When the Colossus struck, Grimsever was knocked from my grasp, and I was wounded badly. It was only through blind luck that I was able to crawl away from the Dwemer abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Erin standing over me, tending to my wounds.
Very interesting. I didn't know it was pronounced Mizinchalet. I always had trouble with Dwemer names.
Please be careful. I don't wish to be the reason for your death.
This place makes me a little uneasy.
Yes, let's get to the Ratway and find Esbern and leave this town. Perhaps we should stop in here and ask around.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
Ah, Brynjolf. Well met. I'm actually looking for an older gentleman hiding out somewhere in town.
Ah, expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first. Then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right?
Not by a long shot. I really wasn't planning on doing the whole Thieves Guild quest line, but let me find him first. Dragons are bad for business.
Passing on a golden opportunity is worse. Until next we meet, lad.
Alright, Brynjolf. You win. What do I have
Simple.
to do?
I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
But why plant the ring on Branche?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. I'll be out in the market all day, from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it.
So you just stand out there in the market for 12 hours? Well, why are we doing this to Branche?
We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days.
Perhaps you haven't heard, but the Dark Brotherhood's been dealt with.
I'll be at the market come morning. You better be there too.
Again, I killed the entire Dark Brotherhood. I'm not scared of a low-level fence.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire...
Ah, Talon J, you've got those special drinks.
Ours is to smile at your passing, friend.
Yes, make with the special drinks.
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch
I just like
of
hearing
nutmeg.
you list the recipes.
Perfectly safe,
This
I
is about
assure
the
you.
meadery. We can talk later.
Hey, Talon, get off your lazy tail and take care of the customer.
Keep your
Ooh,
scales
Talon J
on.
got in trouble. Kariva, it's good to see you
If
again.
you've got the coin, you're welcome here.
Well.
Otherwise, hit the road.
I do indeed have coin, Kariva, and quite a thirst.
Let's sate that appetite.
I'd actually love a Velvet Lechance or perhaps a White Gold Tower. Where are the special drinks, Kariva? Are you telling me that you can't sell them? Only Talon J makes them, but he's not standing behind the bar? Never mind. I'm looking for an old man hiding out in Riften.
Never heard of anybody like that. But if you want to hide out in Riften, the Ratway's where you'd be. There's a sort of tavern down there, the Ragged Flagon, where all the lowlifes in Riften get drunk and knife each other. You might try there if you can get through the Ratway alive.
Thank you, Kariv. You've been unexpectedly helpful. Although Delphine told me to go to the Ratway, so there was very little point me even coming into the Bee Bar. But Talon J, you've got to get Kariva some of those special drinks. It's silly that you sell them, but I can't buy them from her. But yet she's behind the bar with all the bottles and the... Never mind. Be well, Talon J. Now, I believe the quickest way to the Ratway is to somehow get down underneath this. Let's see. This is where Brynjolf wants me to meet him tomorrow. I somehow doubt I'll be making time for that. Balamond, I trust business as well.
Perform miracles with steel, eh?
Yes, I need to get down those steps. No good will come of this, Serana. No good at all.
Someone there?
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby?
Serana, stay back. If they know we've overheard this conversation, they might attack.
You said we'd have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now.
You worry about bashing people's heads in. I'll worry about the guild, okay?
Gentlemen, we just need to sneak past. If you could just...
I knew I heard something.
I'm afraid I cannot let you live, friend.
Done and done.
Huh. To kill one and then raise him to our service so quickly, Serana, that's truly ruthless. But don't get me wrong, I like your style. You know that, Serana. It's a bit dark down here. That's why they call it the Ratway. I wonder if I have a torch in my backpack. Let's see if we can get through this door. Feels like I have not picked a lock in some time. I hate to kill someone like that. I wonder what his name was. Probably just some lowlife. Ah, this must be the ragged flagon that Kariva mentioned. Seems an odd business model to open a pub underground in the Ratway and I'm looking for an older gentleman hiding here, perhaps. Have you...
I have no business with you.
Well, if you just think about it for a minute,
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
Oh, well, I was selling terrible attitudes, but I see you already have one. Miss, do you...
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
My face? You must be the face sculptor that I've heard about. Interesting trade.
Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients. But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face?
My dear, give me 1 second. Allow me to remove my mask and reveal the canvas that you propose working with.
All right, then.
As you can see, there's nothing you could do to improve this face.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
I'm actually looking for an older gentleman hiding out somewhere.
Lot of old guys around. I don't really know how I can help.
Well, why don't you think a little harder?
Well, when you put it that way, I think I do know the old guy you're talking about. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Hardly ever leaves the place. Has someone bring him food and such. Crazy old coot from what I've heard. For that to stand out down here, he must really be off his nut.
I see. Well, actually, I can't see you at all because it's pitch dark in here, but... I really should find some torches or something before I venture into the Warrens. Let's go, Serana. Let's find this Esbern and be rid of this place.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Is it the Thalmor? The Thalmor here?
This won't end well for you.
Haven't I killed enough of you for this day? What are the Thalmor doing in the Ratway? Looking for Esbern, of course. Of course. Serana, I seem to have fallen. Can you just finish off those Thalmor soldiers? I'll look around down here. I'll do some scouting. Yes, well done. Let's see. It appears we must go deeper into the Ratway. It's so dark down here, it's hard to see anything. Serana, do you have any torches on you, or... Who's there? Who are you? We're looking for Esbern. Have you seen an old man hiding down here? He probably does not want to be found.
I'm gonna eat well tonight, my darling.
Where'd you come from?
What? I'll take care of this one, but... Oh, Serana, is this another one of the enemies that you've reanimated with your necromancy? Honestly, I wish you'd give me a heads up when you do that. It's very difficult to know not to shoot your zombies. Ugh. I don't want to fight with you. It's just, I know how much effort you put into reanimating the dead, and I just don't want to waste those efforts because...
Go away!
Esbern, open the door. I'm a friend.
What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. Delphine sent me.
Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap.
Esbern, has anyone ever told you that you sound like the Three-Eyed Raven? Serana, doesn't he sound just like the Three-Eyed Raven? Never mind. Delphine said to remember the 30th of Frostfall.
Ah, indeed. Indeed. I do remember. Delphine really is alive, then. You'd better come in, then, and tell me how you found me, and what you want. This'll just take a moment.
Yes, yes, we'll wait. We have nothing else to do.
This one always... There we go. Only a couple more.
Serana? Where did she go? Esbern, if you're quite finished...
Here we are. Come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we can talk. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago.
Esbern, what do you mean it's hopeless?
Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Alduin has returned, just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time, who devours the souls of the... No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach.
You mean Alduin? The dragon who's raising the others?
Yes, yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand.
Esbern, forgive me, but I understand that you're talking about the literal end of the world.
Oh, yes. It's all been foretold. The end has begun. Alduin has returned. Only a dragonborn can stop him. But no dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Alduin the World Eater.
Esbern, you must listen to me. It's not hopeless. Esbern, I am dragonborn.
What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. Give me just a moment. I must gather a few things.
Of course, of course.
I'll need... No useless trash. Where'd I put my annotated annual?
I'll just, take these with us in case we need them, Esbern. I can't imagine we'll be returning to the Ratway in the near future.
One moment. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secret.
Would you mind if I look at this, Esbern? The Lost Legends of Skyrim. The history of Skyrim is vast, predating even the most ancient records of man and mare. Much has been lost, fallen to the ravages of war or the turning of the ages. But nothing is ever truly forgotten. Where no records exist, legends and folktales offer us a key to the past, a way to piece together truths half remembered in the minds of men. For generations, the people of Morthal have told whispered tales of the Pale Lady, a ghostly woman who wanders the northern marshes, forever seeking her lost daughter. Some say she steals children who wander astray, and others that her sobbing wail strikes dead all those who hear it. But behind these tales may lie a kernel of truth. For ancient records speak of Omriel, a mysterious figure Ysgrimmor's heirs battled for decades and finally sealed away. Esbern, I wonder, do we have time can I just finish this book while you're packing? It doesn't seem that long. No, I'm just gonna... Reachmen tell the story of Theoden Red Eagle, an ancient king who rallied his people and drove back the armies of Cyrodiil with a flaming sword. Though accounts vary, they too seem to be based on an underlying truth. The Imperial Chronicles of Empress Hestra mention a rebel leader of that era who was eventually cornered and slain in battle at the cost of a full legion of men. But some tales prove far harder to analyze. Among scholars, perhaps the best known is the forbidden legend of the Archmage Galdor. In the dawning days of the First Era, the story goes, there lived a powerful wizard by the name of Galdor. Wise and just, he was well known in the courts of King Harald and the Jarls of Skyrim, and his aid and counsel were sought by man and mare alike. And then he was murdered. Some say one of his sons killed him, others that King Harald, jealous of his power, gave the order, but Galdor's 3 sons fled into the night, pursued by a company of Harald's best warriors and the Lord Giramund, the king's personal battle mage. A great chase ensued from the wilds of the Reach to the glacial north. One brother is said to have perished in the ruins of Folgunthor, at the foot of Solitude. The others were run to ground soon thereafter, and once it was done, King Harald ordered every record of their murders destroyed, and Galdor's name and deeds were struck from the rolls of history. I think I have an amulet, a piece of one. Even today, few sources remain, and no bard will tell the tale. But perhaps the truth yet remains in some ancient ruin waiting to be unearthed, for nothing is ever truly forgotten. Looks like Esbern's still packing. If I look in my backpack... Yes, something about this amulet fragment. I wonder if I was to ask about Folgunthor, I wonder... Maybe nothing ever is truly forgotten.
One more. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's see.
Is someone there? That's him. That's who was asking about
Valmor.
Kill him. Someone do something.
Esbern, stay behind me. Or not.
I knew I heard something.
Ah, there you are, Serana. Esbern. Esbern, are you alright? Ah, there you are. Alright, we must get out of here. The Thalmor will doubtless continue to pursue us. Must find some way to light up these caves. Esbern, do you have a torch? The darkness here is maddening. So hard to see where I'm going. Esbern, please, do you know the way out of here? I can't remember which way we came in. Stay back! Drop that... bread?
It's hopeless. He told me. He's right, you know.
Esbern?
It's hopeless. He told me.
Oh! Nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems, my friend. Except... perhaps my finding my way out of the Ratway. Oh, please, someone must have a torch. Wait. Can I... No. The other hand... Ah! You know, I am the Archmage of the College of Winterhold. Of course, I can conjure a mage light without too much issue. Put the bow away, and then I can, with my free hand, nope, it's the other hand. Okay, let's... This is right. Ah. Here we are. Is this the way out? Nope. Esbern, could you just... Thank you. Now, how hard was that? If the dog could have done that,
He'll tell you. Just ask. You don't even need to ask. They'll tell you anyway.
Okay. We came in... Was it this way? Ah, this looks promising. I wonder what's in this chest. If I can just... Yes, right there. Bit of gold and... Interesting bow. Ah. I feel my power with this mysterious light growing stronger. You know, I should probably get back to Winterhold at some point and just see how things are doing there. I can't even remember who I left in charge. It was an older gentleman. I think he was a Nord. I suppose he'd have to be here, but... Was it Toldo or Tobo? Tolfdir! That was, Serena, that was it. Tolfdir is the one I left in charge at the college. I'm sure things are fine. I'm sure he's got everything well in hand. Without this light, I don't think we'd have any chance of getting out of here whatsoever. Oh, please let this door lead back to the bar. Oh, thank goodness.
Absolutely.
Oh, really? Well then, how can we make that happen?
When you're in your grave, and I'm standing over it. Now get out of my way.
Hello.
I have no business with you.
Well, what if I need some training in lockpicking?
All right, but if you get arrested, don't blame it on me.
Oh, I won't. Here's 2,000 gold. And here's 2,000, 30, 60, 90, 2120, 2150. It's good enough for today.
Did she say anything we need to know?
You can put your dagger away, Esbern. I just have my hand up in case I need the light again, in case it's dark. He thinks I think he wants to stab someone. I'm not sure.
Very good. I'll tell you.
See, I forgot Mage Light. Well, I didn't forget Mage Light, but I... See, look, I can do it. Watch. Watch this. See? I mean, I know how to cast Mage Light. It's not like I forgot. Ugh. I mean, it's so simple even an Acolyte could do it, see? Certainly is no challenge for the Archmage of Winterhold. Esbern, would you please watch it with that dagger? Oh, by Ariel. I never thought I'd say this before, but I can't wait to get back to Riften. I wonder what the story is with that axe. Just some more forgotten lore from Skyrim. I'll bet a bard could write a tale about that axe and it could be included in that book. The Lost Legends. Oh dear. Oh, you're not armed, sir. Oh, well, here. Have an arrow. It's a nice ring. Careful of that trap in the floor there. Are you serious right now? We'll just forget that happened. Oh, my foot. I mean, I'll be honest with you. This Mage Light is really a lot of fun. I don't know why I haven't been using this the whole time. At long last. I wonder if I couldn't have asked Esbern for the way out. I'm sure he knows. I'd know that smell anywhere. Has to be Riften. I'm glad to have made it out of there. Now I believe we should bring Esbern to Delphine. Or is he already on his way? Esbern?
I could have joined the Thieves Guild, but the dead don't smell as bad as the Ratway. So I decided to become an acolyte.
Can you smell the Ratway on me, friend? I was down there long enough.
We couldn't have taken the city without you, sir.
Oh, it was my pleasure. Riften's one of my most favorite places in Skyrim. It's one of my top 6 towns, at least.
Now you pay for meddling in the Thalmor's affairs.
What? No, not Mage Light. The bow, the bow! Get back! Ah! Oh. That's Thalmor steel. I have good reason to believe the target will be coming to Riften in the next few days. Discretion is preferred, but elimination of the target is the highest priority. Do not fail me, E. The Thalmor sent an assassin against me? That's Elven steel, to be sure. Elenwen. Is it possible that First Emissary Elenwen sent an assassin to kill me? I must have made more of an impression on the Thalmor than I thought. Seems to me that up until now they've tolerated my presence here in Skyrim, but... pardon me, guard? Do me a favor, just throw this down in the Ratway, will you? I'm sure no one will notice the smell.